Shalom. It's the brothers from GMS Atlanta. Want to start out by giving all praises to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai. Double honors to the apostles and elders, a great millstone. And Shalom to all the Akim out there pushing the word and sincerity and the truth. And we're just going to go into the infirmities, don't let your infirmities break you down. You have certain brothers through these different camps. Hell, if not all brothers, that's sick one way or another. Whether some brothers have cancer, whether diabetes, sickle cell, gout, whether they have certain pain, certain brothers have certain kidney deficiencies. Don't let that spirit break you down or depress you, man. We are broken down in this society one way or another, but you can't let that spirit actually just linger on you to the point where you just depressed. You don't really want to do the work like that. You don't want to get up with brothers because you're not feeling good. You gotta send up prayers and you gotta just wax confident, man. Because even the scriptures speak about how Yahweh Shai had infirmities, about how Paul had infirmities. There's plenty of men that had infirmities in the truth, but they kept going and prevailing. All right, and it actually made them stronger. Just like Paul said, through his weakness, he was made strong. All right, so you brothers, you gotta believe in that, man. Believe that you're strong. Don't let these demons or any type of spirit take the spirit away from you. All right, fight for your crowd. The Most High gave us a beautiful opportunity to come into this rest and to fight for the kingdom of heaven. All right, whether brothers is sick, whether brothers is on the brink of being homeless, whether brothers are financially low, don't let any of these different things distract you or deter you from your faith, man. And I just want to go into this term of infirmity. It goes into the Greek asthenia, which is one of strength, weakness, infirmity of the body, its native weakness and frailty, feebleness of health or sickness. So you have certain brothers on the health base, they're pretty feeble, man. Certain brothers may have, like I said, are on dialysis or whatnot. Certain brothers just catching a lot of hell when it comes to the flesh. But don't let that spirit actually just, break you down, so to speak. Pray to the Most High. And brother that's in the camp, if you notice a brother that's very sickly, so to speak, and he goes through certain things, hey, get with the herbs, man. Give the brother certain herbs and certain things like that. Above all, pray over that, man. Like we're gonna read it in the scriptures in James, the 5th chapter. But all these different things have to be in our spirit, man. It has to be in these different churches so that we can all strengthen ourselves and we don't let Babylon actually take us out of here, man. We keep fighting and trucking and marching into the kingdom of heaven with sheer confidence and unwavering. All right, steadfastness. You got that?
Yeah, I got it. This is James chapter 5, verse 13. Is any among you afflicted?
Yeah, see? And there were certain men in the churches in the scriptures. Paul spoke about, I forget the particular man, but he was sick, man. And Paul prayed that the Most High wouldn't take him away. Because he said it would actually hurt him in the inside, so to speak. It would hurt him if that brother was, took into the kingdom of heaven, so to speak. So it is certain men in the churches that have to catch that hell, man. Whether, like I said, whether brothers got certain, levels of cancer, diabetes, certain advanced sicknesses, high blood pressure. Brothers, because you got brothers from all ages in this thing too. Brothers that's in their 40s, certain brothers in their 50s and their late 30s that was in that, really had a bad diet as a youth, but they come into the truth and, they still got a lot of sicknesses still lingering in their spirit. But what did the scripture say?
It says, let him pray.
Let him pray. Pray to Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, heal me. What is that? Rapaya? Rapaya is Hebrew for heal. Yah at the end makes it me. All right, heal me. Heal me from my sicknesses, Find you a little prayer and psalms to pray constantly. Get into the herbs, like I said, and do certain things to actually cleanse yourself. Because even certain sicknesses brothers have too. Don't just let it linger in your spirit at the same time either. There's certain ways where you could cure yourself, man. Get into the herbs. Do some research. Cure for diabetes. Cure for sickle cell. Cure for whatever sickness that's actually in processing in your body. Liver malfunctions. How can you take certain things, certain herbs to actually, purge out all those different infirmities or all that sickness and all that basically waste material in your body. How can you reverse those different sicknesses, whether it's herbs or tinctures or whether it's different teas. Fasting, like the brother said. All these different things are written in the scriptures for a reason. We got to use all these tools, man. Keep going.
Is any merry? let him sing psalms.
Keep going.
Is any sick among you?
Is any sick among you? And the answer is yes. You have plenty of brothers that's sick, man. That's facing certain sicknesses. When Yahweh Shah was doing his ministry, he ran into a lot of people that was sick. All right, and he healed them. So how much more us brothers that's in the faith? Some brothers gonna have to bear that sickness, but in due time, the Most High is gonna heal us, man. Whether it's on this side, you know, whether certain brothers praying to the Most High, like I said, whether it's on this side and the brother going to the herbs and different things and brothers pray and he get healed at that very moment, or whether it's in the kingdom of heaven where we get recreated and get new bodies. All right, all these different things are written in the scriptures to support us and to have faith in. All right, these aren't written for no reason, man. Keep going.
Let him call for the elders of the church.
So if it's a brother that's sick among you, call for the elders of the church, whether it's the captain and the first in command, the second in command, older brothers, you know, let the brother, you know, the older brothers anoint you, praying to the Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shah to cure you of those sicknesses. All right, and if it doesn't get, you know, cured, so to speak, like the scripture says, my grace is sufficient for you. For through your weakness, you're made strong. The Lord ain't gonna put nothing on you that you can't handle. All right, keep going.
Anoint him with oil in the name of Yahweh.
Yep, anoint him with oil in the name of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shah. You know, Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shah, heal this brother. Or, you know, whether brothers got even children that's sick. You know, pray over your children. Give it to the herbs or taking certain things for you, giving your children certain things, whether it's honey or certain things to build their immune system. That's why the Most High gives us these tools, man. The apostles was pushing their energy really for brothers to, you know, don't be lazy-minded in this thing, man. If you know with certain things where you sick, where you got to exercise to cure that sickness, hit the gym, you know? Pray, like I said, fast, like the brother said. All these different things, it's a lot of different options that you can utilize to actually get that spirit of depression off you. But it's up to you. It's up to you to take the action. All right? Keep going.
And the prayer, verse 15, and the prayer of faith shall save the sick.
And not only do you pray, you got to have faith, man. Believe that the Lord is going to deliver you from all things. The scripture said that through Yahweh Shah, nothing is impossible. You got to believe in that. You got to embrace those words. All right, and watch these different words live through you. You know, you got certain brothers that bring out testimonies on how they were sick or jacked up and the Most High delivered them. It tells you that in Psalm 34. Many are the afflictions of the righteous, but the Lord delivered them through them all. You got that in Galatians?
This is Galatians chapter 4, verse 12. Brethren, I beseech you, be as I am, for I am as ye are. Ye have not injured me at all.
That ain't the one I had. Keep going though.
Ye know how through infirmities
right
of the flesh I preached the gospel unto you at the first.
See, even Paul, one of the major disciples in the scriptures, out of all the letters and different things that he wrote, 1 Corinthians, 2 Corinthians, Philippians, you know, he had certain men write those letters for him, but through his spirit, all these different letters written in the New Testament, Paul wrote those things bearing those infirmities, man. All right? So you can't let your infirmities actually weigh you down to the point where brothers don't know where I'm coming from, man. Brothers ain't sick like me. Nah, man, you can't be in that spirit, man. Whether you catch a hell or not, brothers catch hell one way or another. Whether brothers got 6, 7 kids, and goddamn is on a heap of child support, or whether a brother is sick or a brother just jacked up on the whole, whether a brother's, you know, physically jacked up, we all catching some type of hell, whether a brother's just constantly getting taxed or a brother's catching hell with his woman. It's hell nonetheless one way or another. You know, that's why the scriptures say you really can't compare yourself to others either. You know? Keep going.
Verse 14.
We'll read that part over.
Galatians chapter 4, verse 13. Ye know how through infirmity of the flesh I preach the gospel unto you at the first.
See, at the first. All right? And Paul is a prime example, like I said. Even though he had certain infirmities, he didn't let it just weaken him to the point where he didn't want to take those ministries in Asia Minor and all throughout Greece and different things of that nature, Turkey. He bared it and he kept going in the ministry. And he was moving like he wasn't even sick. He moved with ferociousness, so to speak.
Veracity.
Yeah, veracity. To the point where he looked, where he was always morally up, so to speak. He was always spiritually up. He wasn't always down and pouting, had his head down when he in amongst the churches. He preached through boldness, like it tells you in Philippians, the 1st chapter, so that the men around him could be bolder in his faith, man. So that's the same thing with us. It don't matter what we go through, we can't let that weaken us, man. Because if you show signs of weakness, that demon can rub off on other brothers. And I'm gonna end it with this scripture. This is Romans 15:1. We then that are strong ought to bear the infirmities of the weak and not to please ourselves. All right, so it says we, the brothers that's strong, whether it's brothers that's been in the truth for 5+ years, 6 years, 7 years, 10 years, brothers carry a lot of strength. They understand how this thing operates. And you got certain men that come in this thing weak. They come in feeble. They come in with an insufficient amount of faith, with an insufficient amount of knowledge. All right, catching all kinds of hell. But us brothers that's strong, we have to bear that infirmity that these brothers carrying, man. The scriptures say, bear ye another brother's burden. All right, which is, and a lot of times it's younger men that's weak. Hey, brother, you know, whether it's giving a brother words of encouragement, motivating the brother, stopping by giving the brother some herbs, praying over the brother, like it says, all these different things. Us as a unit, we have to do so that we always stay up and positive in the spirit. All right, because the kingdom of heaven is at hand, and it doesn't matter what's going to happen, what type of hell we catch, we still going to march if we believe in this thing, man, until the end. So we want to end it by giving all praises to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai. Double honors to the apostles and elders, a great millstone. Shalom, Maka.
Shalom.